Hey guys, so what's going on? I wanted to make a quick update video. I haven't really been on YouTube in a little bit. I've just posted a couple races from the summer, so everybody's asking me how the build's going, and a few people want to know and stuff. So that we'll get into in one sec. But I just want to talk about like the best, like the times and stuff first this year. So the first pass I went out, or the first time I went out this year, I had the car on 4 psi. It's a Vitara low comp build, so it's like I believe it's 7.8 to 1 compression, or 7.6 to 1 compression. I'd have to double check, but it's really low compression. Stock head, and the whole year I was actually running stock head studs. Never had an issue, and I've reused those head studs a couple times on motor and on boost, and I had it on higher boost at the end of the year, and it never lifted the head. So I mean, the turbo's not a super massive turbo, but I'm still pretty impressed with that. So anyway, the beginning of the year I had it on 4 pounds, and that was just to break in the engine and stuff. And then the next race I put it on 10 pounds because after the first race I did another oil change, and then I think I ran the car a few times, let it heat up, and then changed oil like again because I just wanted to like change the oil and then rinse the engine out with new oil kind of thing. And then the next race I had it on 10 or 15 pounds I think, and at the end of the night I ended up putting it on 20, but I raced a few different cars that night, and the best I ran that night, the second night out, or it was either the second or third night out, I ran a 13.3 at like 104, 103 something against the Ford Focus RS, so that was okay, but it still wasn't like as fast as I wanted it to be. So it was just kind of issues all year, like the tranny wasn't shifting good and stuff. So after that race I ended up rebuilding the trans, getting all those issues sorted out, and then taking it back out. And then when I took it back out, I had a cheap clutch in it, just an XTD stage 4 or whatever, so it held up for the first little bit, but the last race it started slipping and it's toast now. So yeah, I'm gonna need a new clutch for sure, and the best I ran was a 13.1 at like 112, so that was when the tranny wasn't shifting very good, and you can tell by the mile per hour it should have been a 12. So these were the slicks I was running this year. They are Mickey Thompson ET drags, and they are, I believe, yeah, they're 22 by 8 by 13, so they're good enough for what I was doing this year, but I'm going to need bigger ones for next year for the power I want to make, and all that. Now, one thing I wanted to mention, or show you guys, sorry, was what I have planned for this winter. This is going to be just for a street car, but this is a B20B block, and these are the parts off a GSR head, so you can kind of get the idea. It's obviously going to be a B20V tech, so I'll have to obviously order like an LS VTEC conversion kit and a few other small things for it, but it's gonna be sweet. Alright guys, so my camera cut out there, but as I was saying, the Vitara build is still like gonna be, I'm doing some stuff for that next year, but I just mainly want to take you guys, like the next video, I'm gonna try to make videos. I'm not promising anything anymore because I just sometimes don't have the time, but I'm going to try to make a video of this B20 build, you know, just honing it, doing clearances, piston ring gap, piston to wall clearance, plastic gauging all the bearing clearances, just all that kind of stuff. And also because it's going to be quite a high comp motor, I'll probably have to make sure like the valve clearance, the valve to piston clearance is good. I don't know what the actual term for that is called, but anyway, gotta make sure that's good and safe for the high RPMs. But yeah, so I'll take you guys along on that build, and that'll be pretty cool this winter. But the Vitara build is I'm still gonna be working on that and doing some stuff this winter, but I gotta get this stuff cleaned up out of here first, and then we can start on the Vitara build. I don't want to go too much into what I'm doing on it right now. We'll get into that like when I get to it, but for right now I'm just going to concentrate on the B20, try to do one thing at a time, so it's easier to make videos and try to make the videos a little bit shorter in between. So I just figured this would be a quick update, let you guys know how this year went, and we'll catch you later. Next time you guys see me, we will be probably tearing into this B20 block, making sure the crank is good, and sending the GSR head to the machine shop to get decked. So have a good one.